Your teen came out as bisexual, and now you feel like a deer in headlights. You knew it was a thing with kids nowadays, but you didn't see this one coming. We are the first generations of parents learning to navigate how to parent the LGBTQ teen. In past generations, most LGBTQ kids didn't feel comfortable coming out. Today, more and more kids publicly identify with the LGBTQ community. Hello, my name is Christina Campos. I'm founder of The Impactful Parent, and every week I give you parenting videos that help you in your parenting journey. If you have a particular topic or parenting question about your school-age child that you would like for me to address, please submit it at theimpactfulparent@gmail.com or by messaging me on social media. And all submissions are kept anonymous. As a parent, it's hard to know how to support your child when they come out as bisexual. After the initial shock wears off, and if you choose to take that supportive path of parenting, I want to help you navigate what support looks like. You may have many questions running through your head, but you can do this, even if you still feel like your child is going through a phase or you have no clue how to move forward. Supporting your bisexual child doesn't have to be complicated. Thank you for being here today. Let's go ahead and dive in. Tip number 1, how to support your bisexual teen. Be there for them. You might have a million questions running through your head, but the best thing you can do right now is listen. You can ask your teen questions, but don't make any comments back. Just listen. Ask questions to listen and not to respond. It is essential to hold back from going into fix it mode. If your child is bisexual and you're struggling with this, that's okay. If you're not sure what to say, keep it simple. You can be supportive and understanding by listening to them without judgment, asking how they feel, and letting them know that you are there for them. Be careful not to project your own fears onto your child, but instead understand your child's feelings. Be a good listener and let them know that you care. Tip number 2, how to support your bisexual teen. Create a safe space at home. This is probably the most important tip I'm giving you today because not all teenagers will be proud of their bisexuality, even if they put up an exterior front of confidence. It's essential to create a safe space for expression in your home. If you don't make this safe space, your child will learn that expressing themselves at home is taboo, and soon your child will put on a facade at home, and secrets will start piling up. To create a safe space for communication and expression at home, you need to create a home that is judgment-free. That means you can't tease your child about their sexuality, nor can you say things like, "This is just a phase," or say anything negative about anyone in the LGBTQ community. No sly comments or even that stank eye, judgmental expression on your face. None of that. Not creating a supportive and safe space environment at home will cause your child to pull away from your relationship with them. And in the end, unsupported parents may cause serious mental health issues in their children. In the long run, your child may never feel comfortable living authentically as themselves, which could result in depression or other mental health issues due to lack of self-acceptance. Tip number 3, how to support your bisexual teen. Understand that bisexuality isn't a choice. Can you help it that you're heterosexual? It's not your choice to see a beautiful person of the opposite sex and then feel attracted to them. It's just how our body responds automatically. And your child is the same. They can't help it. It is part of your child's identity, and they shouldn't have to explain this to anyone. I will say that the sexual curiosity and exploration of teenagers is normal. It's a part of adolescent development. And sexual attraction can be fluid, meaning it may shift and change with life experiences. However, don't mistake these preferences for a phase. We all have different paths in understanding our sexuality and gender identity, which means it's important for parents to remember that these things take time. Tip number 4, how to support your bisexual teen. Ask your child what support looks like to them. The most common mistake parents make when trying to support their child is guessing what support is. We inventory what we see on TV and our own life experiences and guess what we think support looks like. Don't assume that what you will do will come off as supportive in your child's eye. Your child will likely have real and concrete expectations about what support looks like to them, and you need to ask them to tell you. Is it using new pronouns? Is it helping them tell the extended family? Is it going to pride parades with them? Is it keeping their sexuality a secret? You don't know how your child wants you to support them until you ask. Ask them, what does support look like to you? If you had everything your way, what kind of things should I do as a mom or dad moving forward? Ask them that. Tip number 5, how to support your bisexual teen. Set new house rules and boundaries. Now, I know this one sounds like, what? I didn't expect that one to come, right? Set new house rules and boundaries? Now that you know your adolescent is bisexual, you may want to review your household rules around sleepovers and friends at the house when you are gone. A heterosexual teenager may have house rules about not having a friend of the opposite sex in their room with a closed door. Parents might also have to tweak the house rules moving forward. Set clear boundaries for behavior. This means establishing what behaviors are acceptable at home and which aren't. I have found that many parents ignore changing the rules, and then teens interpret this as the parents being biased or in denial, or just they are completely contradictory. So stay consistent with your rules and expectations. Change the rules in your home if you feel it's necessary to keep up that consistency. And along those same lines, don't assume that all their friends are gay or straight. Even if they are all from the same gender group, you don't know what their friends' sexual preferences are. So don't guess, okay? You can ask, but don't guess at this. Tip number 6, how to support your bisexual teen. Remember that this is who they are now. Will their sexuality change over time? Well, maybe, but maybe not. They're still young and finding out about themselves, so don't assume anything about who they might end up with or how long their relationship is going to last, or if they even want this relationship or this kind of relationship in the long run. They may change their minds or experiment with different people during their teenage years. And a bisexual teen might date guys or girls or both in the future, but that doesn't mean that they aren't bisexual now. It's better to support your child than try to force them into a box that you've decided is best for them. Don't try to change them or make them straight. This is likely going to hurt your relationship. You can ask questions about how they see themselves, but trying to plant your own agenda onto your child is a bad idea. They need to discover themselves on their own. Trust me, your child already knows what you think about their bisexuality. Kids are smart. If you push your own agenda, you may push your child away. I hope that these 6 tips were valuable for you today. Become a more impactful parent by downloading the Impactful Parent app. The Impactful Parent app is free and full of episodes just like this one to help you in your parenting journey. Because investing in your family looks like learning the warning signs of certain behaviors so that you can stop things before the bad things happen. It's also about joining a community of like minded parents that just want to be the best they can for their child. There are so many things inside this app and it's free, so you have nothing to lose. Go check it out and download it today. You can go to your app store, which just type in on your app store, Impactful Parent, and I'll be there. Or you can go to theimpactfulparent.com and get the link. Either way, discover how you can step up your parenting game and become a more impactful parent. But until next time, you got this. I'm just here to help.